out of here.
Okay, I just.
Here.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Derek Scott Pearson, and nobody is welcome at my house.
Okay.
You can put a protection.
Okay, and this starts as a wellness check, and obviously he wasn't well, ends up getting shot. How often does something like this happen? Let's introduce tonight's guest. Joining me, former gang homicide detective Donald Schweitzer. Donald was a police officer for 10 years. He's investigated gang homicides as a detective, served as a member of the SWAT unit, and worked various narcotics assignments. Also with us, former New York City Assistant Commissioner, former NYPD Sergeant Special Assignment, Dr. Keith Taylor. Keith served for 26 years as a public safety professional. He supervised internal affairs, missing persons, emergency service unit, and federal emergency management agency urban search and rescue teams, and is an adjunct assistant professor in the Department of Law, Police and Science and Criminal Justice Administration at John Jay College. Great to have you both back. Donald, I want to begin with you. What we saw here, it starts as a wellness check, and right in the beginning, he's saying, you're not welcome. You know, police are trying to kill me. And then we saw what happened. Your thoughts?
Well, these aren't daily occurrences for your typical patrol officer, Vinny, but they happen enough so that officers have to train for them. I had a colleague that was shot at doing a wellness check. The bullets went through the door and just grazed his head. You know, and ever since that incident, I just, think about how dangerous it is for officers to make these type of calls. That's why they have to have officer survival training. And if they can, they should have rapid SWAT teams to be able to take care of situations like this.
Dr. Keith Taylor, I look at what happened here, and he's saying you're not welcome. Go away. But at that point, police can't really go away, can they? Or can they?
No, they can't go away, especially if it's like a wellness check under a court order. Oftentimes, these wellness checks are for elderly that are not answering their phones. There may be individuals that are concerns about suicide. But when violence is conducted by the person in the home, the officers have to respond. They have to subdue that individual so that they can't hurt others or hurt themselves.
And one other thing, Donald, on this, the use of the armored vehicle, they were trying to get a closer look inside, bringing all of that in. What are your thoughts about using that in a situation like this?
Vinny, I thought you'd ask that question. We use what we can, right, to save lives. I mean, it's better than an officer walking through that door and getting shot at. I think in the future, you're going to see more robotics in place, but apparently Sacramento PD still has these armored vehicles. Most of the police departments don't have them, but it was effective here. What it did is it caused something to happen. You know, they had to make a crisis entry because apparently there wasn't enough time to wait for this guy any longer. So they had to make something happen, and it certainly did the trick.
Yep, and they were there about 9 hours or so. Okay, Donald Schweitzer, Dr. Keith Taylor staying with us. We've got more Crime Time straight ahead.